What's up, squad? It's your Squid. You've landed at my channel, Anxious Squid Productions. I've been reacting to NASCAR videos for a while now, mostly crash videos, some close call videos, that sort of like. So check out my motorsport playlist after this video if this is the first time you've seen me. But I wanted to wait off on Dale Earnhardt because I was like, I want to appreciate what's good about him. And yeah, yesterday I promised I was going to watch Dale Earnhardt The Day, parts 1 through 5 today, and I'm still going to, so don't stress. But there were a lot of people in the comments section that were like, that's just going to focus on the day he died, you know, and the last race that he was in, and etc, etc. You should really watch something about him before you watch that documentary. So I was like, well, best of both worlds. I'll watch like a much shorter top 10 Dale Earnhardt moments video and react to that first. And then I'll go into the day, because then I'll have a sort of wider perspective of him, if that makes sense. So without talking too much about it, these guys are my patrons and whatnot. You could be a patron too. Please consider becoming a patron of mine. Consider becoming a patron of anyone's, right? Patreon is an awesome platform. I think it's great. Check it out if you haven't heard of it before. And yeah, you don't even have to join my Patreon, but I would love it if you could. But yeah, I'll stop blabbing about Patreon and we'll get into Earnhardt, shall we? Dale Earnhardt Senior or just Dale Earnhardt? Like, is it sort of known that if you don't say the junior, it counts, you're meaning senior? I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it. Thanks for tuning back in, guys. I'm pretty excited about this. I hope that it lives up to my expectations. Obviously, you guys have been telling me for a while now to get into it. And yeah, I apologise if I don't react in the way that you think I should, but them's the breaks, right? Let's do this.
Earnhardt was #1. Racing to me is enjoyable. The only time I'm happy is when I'm in a race car racing.
It's the only time he's happy.
Tedious and tough is the traveling back and forth and the places we have to go.
So he likes being on tour.
Earnhardt in the GM Goodrich Chevrolet #3 leading, and he'll have 10 more laps to go when he comes down this time. The question is,
so who's the #3?
Does he have enough fuel to complete the distance?
Ooh. Does he have enough fuel?
This car gets less fuel mileage than any car on the circuit. I don't know.
It's unfortunate.
Very, very close situation. Whether Earnhardt can make it or not, probably any car out there that is a contender now can make it.
Touch and go on whether he'll make it fuel wise. So he's got to conserve while also trying to win the race.
Southern 500. Dale Earnhardt from Kannapolis, North Carolina, now has just about 1 half lap to go before he becomes a two-time winner on this great event. Earnhardt in the GM Goodrich Chevrolet takes the car to the middle of the racetrack in turns #3 and 4.
Taking it into the middle. I presume that's a conservational technique.
The fans are on their feet. He waves to them. The checkered flag is out, and Earnhardt wins the Southern 500.
That's a cool look. Waving to the fans as you win. They're pretty relieved. All right. So he can conserve fuel. He's a good driver. He can think and stuff. All right.
Here goes Labonte. He'll pull right up on Earnhardt. Labonte down low. Earnhardt is up high. They're racing door to door in turn 4.
Oh.
Labonte has a slight advantage to the inside. Here's Earnhardt back.
Far out. It's close. Yep, Earnhardt wins even though he had the outside lane. That's not bad. Yep, that's impressive.
75th career victory. We'll have to wait and see if NASCAR will make that official. But from where I stood, it looked
They just found out. That's dope.
at the very end.
Hell of a mustache.
Here all afternoon. After the Rusty Wallace exit from the blown engine in lap 50, it has been all Dale Earnhardt in Goodrich Chevrolet. 2 laps to go. Earnhardt will get the white flag next time by. If he can hold on, Martin cannot catch any other cars. Earnhardt will take the points lead, but they're battling back in the pack. Kolicki in the car #7. That's Rick Bass with 98 and Jeff Bodine in the Budweiser Ford.
Far out. They would like it's a ballsy style of driving, in and out and in and out of the lanes. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's just more obvious. I don't know. He's out in front by a length though.
A They have got to be smiling in a Goodrich pit. If they can just hold on.
There's only one lap to go.
Where is Martin? There's Earnhardt. Martin, well, there he is, trying to hold on. He's still being shown in the blank spot. Not quite going to do it. He's trying to catch Ernie.
So I think maybe there's a wider context I'm not understanding, like it's for a championship here or something.
Dale Earnhardt will come out of turn 4 and take the checkered flag to win the checker 500. Earnhardt's Goodrich crew celebrating.
They're winning another race. That's good.
The points lead.
Yeah, there we go. He's taking the points lead.
Indeed, a big smile from Dale Earnhardt, and indeed he's got to be smiling. He led 262 of 312 laps en route to number 9 for 1990.
That's a commanding win, really, in front for most of the race. They're going out of order here. That last one was in 2000. This one's in 95. It's a top 10 moments, so apparently, like, they're going to get better as they go. But
1 lap to go. There it is.
1 lap.
Takes it up to the inside of Rusty Wallace for second. And Dale Earnhardt would love to see that because as long as those two are battling...
Oh, fuck, they get close to the wall, don't they? Like, it's a game of inches.
And now they're over the backstretch. 1995 at Indianapolis. And the interval remains about the same.
So he's just extending that lead as well. There's no one in front of him, and he's somehow pulling away from him. Like... Is there much difference in the cars at this point? Like, I know they're all stock cars and stuff, but is he just extending away because he's got a better car, or is he just that good a driver and he's taking the corners better and he knows his machine better, you know what I mean?
Enters the straightaway and looks for the checkered flag this time, and he sees it. Dale Earnhardt has won the second Brickyard 400.
Nice. Good looking out, mate. Good race. I wonder how much that guy gets paid, the guy that waves the flag. 66? Far out. There are people that don't even get one. So he's the most winningest. The Brickyard 400, hey? That sounds cool.
Will make his 44th Talladega.
Talladega, there's a name I recognize.
Top 3 finishes and 4 finishes of 28 or worse. He swept both races here last season. He starts 20th only 4 times in 62 races at Talladega.
All right.
The eventual winner started that deep or deeper in the field.
And Earnhardt goes for the lead.
Way out in front now. Not way out in front. Up car length, maybe. Oh, that cat car's pushing and pushing. Might actually be helpful in the end.
And the Intimidator, look at these fans on their feet waving those hats. That's what it's all about. They want to see it.
Sorry, I gotta get to one of these races. Where is Talladega? Like, what state's it in? Is that dumb? That's probably a dumb question, but
Yes, he will.
I'm new to the country, you know, I've only been here a year. I only realised Detroit was like where Detroit is the other day as well. For some reason I thought it was like way lower.
He seems to be struggling. He has fallen back to the 19th position. So, if he does have a handling problem, there we see Earnhardt. Can he make the gas and go?
Get out of the way, 17, you chump.
He's probably going to have to change 4 tires and put that splash of fuel.
What are you blocking that far back for? Like, I know championship points and all that, but you know who that is, right? Get out of his way. Like, obviously, you know I know, but like...
Make contact with somebody there. He was on the inside of Rich Bickle and they're going to the grass. Always, Earnhardt, if you're going to pass him on the inside, it's going to be on the grass, Ned. He's down on the very bottom of the racetrack. And Martin now is on the high side. He's getting shuffled way back.
Through a minefield of race cars.
Fucking hell, it's tight. Look how tight it is. Like, how are they all that close right near the end? Is it like a safety car or something? Is that what I missed?
The Intimidator is scraped and beat on the right side, but he will not be denied.
The Intimidator. Banged and scraped. Is that what they call this bloke? The Intimidator?
Earnhardt climbs to the high side of Bobby Labonte. Wow.
I love these views. I'm going to have to, in the next couple of days, watch one of these onboard like compilations, you know, because I love a good onboard view. Gets you right where you, like, you know, POV, you know what I mean? Like,
170,000 strong.
we're out. 2 by 2 by 2. Ooh.
Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Bit of separation now. come up from 17th within 4 laps.
Kenny Wallace is in second spot.
And he's fucking all over the track to block too. Now he's got that front spot. He's like, nah, bro, you're not taking it.
And Kenny Wallace has likewise never won a Winston Cup race. 3 Chevrolets on the final lap at Talladega.
Shout out to Chevy, not bad.
$7 million and $1 million bonus for Dale Earnhardt if he can hang on.
$1 million, that's not too shabby. For art race. Fucking hell, how much money goes into this sport? I thought this was like on the lower echelons of like not lower echelons as in lower echelon sport-wise. It's definitely up there as, if not my favourite sport, my second favourite sport behind American football since I got here, you know what I mean? Like, I love the adrenaline, it gives you a good rush, and it's, you know, it's a game of cat and mouse and follow the leader, but also, like, it's a dance where you want to be leading, but at times, in order for you to lead, you sort of have to just be dipped when someone else is dipping you and leading. Like, you got to go with the flow of the race, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in no way am I saying that it's a lower tier sport in terms of entertainment value or skills required, but I thought financially speaking that there was like, it was football, fucking daylight, baseball, daylight again, basketball, daylight again, hockey, and then various sports underneath that, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't realise, I mean, $1 million for winning one race, that's, I mean, these guys aren't getting like, you know, $15 million a year deals either though, so it's like, I don't know, like, it's interesting to me. I'd be interested to see where it all falls on a financial scale, but $1 million for winning a race, that's like, that was jarring, that was interesting, that's nuts.
And they're coming up.
So then you can pull that into your car as well, I presume, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's only so much you can do because it's stock racing, not stock that has been enhanced racing, you know. Oh, a bit of bump and grind. Oh, some more bumping.
Leader change and Labonte takes the lead. And meanwhile, Ricky Rudd trying to...
Well, he's not giving up yet. Oh, he's just unhappy with him and he's gone, see you later, bro. See you later, bro. Well, I mean, they were bumping each other. That's apparently, so I'm told, in NASCAR, that's, you give as good as you get, you know? You get as good as you give. I think that was the one in the previous video that I was a bit dirty on him for, but it was... That's racing apparently, you know.
Here's the replay.
Spins him right out and it manages to just avoid the wreck too. It was a fucking bee's dig in that.
There's Tony Stewart, Martin, Sterling Marlin. There's his contact.
Yeah, well, that's racing, right?
Well, Dale Earnhardt climbs out with his 9th victory at Bristol.
Yeah, I wonder how much he got paid to take a swig of that Coke while he was standing there as well.
Well, he didn't get tired.
There's no mistake that was a Coca-Cola bottle in his hand, you know, like, I'm sure that's that, you know, while he wants refreshment, the G-force on his body and the toll it's taken for the whole race and everything, I highly doubt that the first thing he's gone to for a refreshing drink after the race is actually a Coke, you know? That's definitely product placement. Like, I mean, the cars are billboards racing, you know what I mean? Like, and the suits are billboard. Like, there's no way that sip of Coke was accidental. I wonder how much money he earned for sipping that Coke.
I didn't know who got fired behind us. All I knew is I needed to protect that bottom and try to go. And Terry got into me in the middle of 3 and 4. And I was going to get back to him and just rattle him. I wasn't going to wreck him, but I got to him and he turned him around. So
no, there you go.
I meant to rattle his cage, Joe.
Meant to rattle his cage, but didn't mean to turn him around. I guess, like, being the other guy, I probably might not be like, nah, you know what I mean? But as a neutral participant, as an impartial viewer, I'm like, well, you know, whatever works. He had a smile on his face. He wasn't being a dick about it. Still a violent act, you know, using your car as a weapon, but you've all accepted your gunner. I can't hear this guy either. This isn't just my audio. He was basically saying, I think then I'm going to take what I think is mine, if you're going to give as good as what you get, I think, from lip reading, but I could really not hear him.
And if you notice right there, Keith, there was a little bit of paint, a little bit of
boxier sort of style car.
Elliott now getting a challenge from Tim Richmond, but he closes again right in behind Earnhardt.
Oh,
On turn 4.
bit of shifting. Oh, Earnhardt gets on the grass and brings it back. He's going to be dirty now because that was deliberate. He's going to be dirty. How does he stay in front at that point? That is like that. I get it. I believe the hype now. Like, I believe the hype. So he gets a bump, saves it, goes out onto the grass and somehow gets back onto the track and blocks nonetheless. Wow, that's third. What's going to be second and first? That was an incredible piece of driving. With 7 laps left.
Earnhardt went on the grass down the home straight.
Side by side. Man, the composure that he took there, like it'd take a lot for me. Old mates just pushed me into the grass. There would be a lot of composure to stop me just mushing him into the wall, you know what I mean, at that point. Oh, old mate's come up on the inside. Get him, mate, get him. He's gone back around on the outside. Is he going to squeeze him in down right down to the corner? He is. And he's got the line. He's got him on the outside. Far out.
The ability of Earnhardt to keep this car even through the middle of the turns.
Yeah.
Run perhaps a little faster through that first.
Like he wasn't really in a lane when he passed old mate, you know what I mean? You can see the tracks on the road that have been worn in across the level of the race, you know what I mean? And he was sort of...
Elliott's off the pace now.
Far out, that's a good view as well, you know? Just seeing him like... You can tell how fast they're going by the trees fucking whirring by in the background. Like...
Now Earnhardt with the white flag out. He's in the final lap. And he has the...
Alright, so that's what the white flag means. I always thought white flag meant surrender. That's interesting that the white flag means final lap. Anyway, they look a bit far apart, but they're not. Considering it's the last lap, there's like less than a quarter of a second, I'd say, in between both of those cars.
Nothing there. Earnhardt slams the door. Richmond's out of it. Well away. He can pick it up. His position.
Very subtle blocking going on because he's trying to find a lane to get around him, right? Old mate's trying to find a lane, and even though they're not back to back, he's blocking the lanes because he knows, you know, like you're not going to get around me, bro. You're going to have to make a move, and there's not enough room for you to make that move.
1, 2, 3. Earnhardt for $200,000.
Wow, 200 grand.
Under caution.
Would have been a rich man when he died, like if he's winning all these races. And we're back in the era of the smoothed off car, not as boxy. Still not quite as smooth as we're used to now, I don't think.
This race with a 321-point lead over Rusty Wallace. Dale Earnhardt with a 321-point lead. Randy asked him yesterday, does he have a strategy for Rockingham?
You race each race as you see it. In other words, the championship's a race in itself, and you race it one way, you race the Busch Clash one way, and then Winston another, and every race you look into it is a different
I like those shades too.
angle or competition.
Man looks like he sweats cool.
We were having a competitive battle with Ernie, and that went away. We had the big lead, and
He looks like he's the bloke that Burt Reynolds wishes he was. You know what I mean? Like...
Winston another, and every race you look into it is a different angle or competition. We were having a competitive battle with Ernie, and that went away. We had the big lead, and we'll soon keep it.
I like his cheeky smirk, you know, like... He's just, yeah, maybe I'm a dick, but I don't care, because you would be too.
Taking the lead, Jones makes his pit stop and is very slow pulling out. 26-second stop for Elliott. Dale Earnhardt also makes a pit stop under green and goes back out with 4 tires from Chevy.
Alright, so he's got all his tyres. I mean, they all have, you know what I mean. He's got fresh set of kicks. fucking move, you know? And I know I say that in every video, but like it's, you know, unless you've driven a car that fast, which I've only ever done illegally, but unless you've driven a car that fast, you don't understand like the G-force on you and the just how hard it is, you know? Oh, right to left. Earnhardt's like, do whatever you want, mate. Fill your boots. You're not gonna beat me. All right, gets another championship. Not bad.
Clinching the title here, 7th on TNN. Dale Earnhardt, what a way to win it all.
It's unbelievable that we did it here at Rockingham, but I got to hand it to all the guys, and I tell you, I got to dedicate this to Neil Bonnet.
He looks
He's
solid.
been in my heart ever since we lost him, and he's really been close to us. And his family has suffered so much. I hope the best for them, Susan and everybody, but this is for Neil. I reckon I have to give Ernie credit some too. Ernie worked awful hard for what he had, and was having a good time racing him. But
Very humble. I like that.
it's great to have him back. But hey, it's great to win.
Yeah, it is.
To go.
Yeah, it is.
Any one of these cars can win it. Earnhardt.
3 laps to go.
Wallace, Schrader, Bobby Labonte. In prime position. Jimmy Spencer coming up on the inside.
Fucking banking, man. They're like driving sideways, you know, like.
And also, Ned, he split Rusty from his teammate Mayfield. 3 mates in the
She's a bit
500
nervous.
Chevy, Pontiac Ford. That's how they run. But Earnhardt has a benefit. There's a slow car up ahead.
And there's trouble coming off of turn 2, so cars get strangulated.
Oh no.
Whoever gets back to the start-finish line, they'll get the white and the yellow together.
Lake Speed and John Andretti tangle as the leaders head for turn
So it's now or never, basically. They've all lost it. You're going to get the last lap and the yellow flag. No passing under yellow, so you're going to get in front. Suddenly, you went from 3 laps to half a lap to go. Make your move. And he fucking makes it.
20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will come to the caution flag to win the Daytona 500. Finally.
That's a moment. Cometh the moment, cometh the man, right? Like,
Can win the Super Bowl. Dale Earnhardt said he could win the Daytona 500, and if he comes around under caution to complete this final lap,
no, you just got to not spin out, bro.
long-awaited victory will be his.
Wow, what a drive by Dale Earnhardt, doing everything he had to do today.
Nice.
Bobby Labonte said, boy, I needed that.
All right, so he's good. He gets the picture. He thinks fast. He's humble. He can fucking drive a race car.
I'll bet they'll be tearful when he pulls into
And he died doing what he loves. So I'm looking forward to the day now. That's good. This video did its purpose, I feel like.
Bobby Labonte comes across the line to the caution flag in second. Jeremy Mayfield's Ford third. Kenny Schrader with a shot.
Arm out the window again, not bad.
Bobby Labonte.
Saluting the fans, I like it.
Dale Earnhardt finally is a champion of the Daytona 500. Look out on pit road. Every man on every crew
That's
has
cool.
come out to the edge of pit lane to congratulate the man
That's
who
cool.
dominated everything there is to win in this sport, except this race, until today.
That's dope.
That's great. There was Todd Jarrett, Dale Jarrett's crew chief.
That's nice.
Other members.
Basically, everyone dug him. Everyone liked him.
Andy Petrie was there. And this will be the longest receiving line in the history of celebration.
Wow. Yep, I've never seen that, Mike. Not that many. Normally we'll see 2 or 3 or 4 teams come out there, but this is something.
Every team.
Say the same thing. I had about 10 teams come out when I won this one, but look at this. Everybody knows what it means. And the man that's done everything.
Here's another Coca-Cola bottle.
The Daytona 500.
Nice. He's got a contagious smile as well, you know what I mean? Like, I like it. I like it. That's good to see. Alrighty. Let me end that there. That's good. That's that recording. Big shout out to my patrons, as always. As I say in every video, they're awesome. They're the bee's knees. Check them out by clicking my link and becoming one of them. I'll add your name to the list. But yeah, that was the top 10 Dale Earnhardt moments in NASCAR. There's a link to the video in the description if you want to watch it without my face and stuff. And yeah, I'm told that the day is quite emotional. It's a tearjerker and whatnot. So hopefully, I'm not going to cry in front of you, but if this was the first time you stumbled across my channel, hit that subscribe button, because you're in for a treat if you're into these NASCAR videos. Hit that like button. If you didn't like it, feel free to hit the dislike button. Doesn't bother me. Leave a comment regardless, and I'll probably reply to you at some point. And yeah, I'm gonna get into it and keep filming. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been fun. I'll see you when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.